Hi everybody, it's Julie here and I'm back with a new process video. This is a layout that's going into my travel album and yeah, so let's get started. I had a really clear vision of what I wanted for this page. I wanted to be having black and white really. The photos I have are really pretty, or really of a really pretty place, and I have three of them, 4 by 6, and that takes up a lot of weight on my page. So I wanted to keep the other thing really clear, and quite simple to really let that sort of shine. So what I'm going to do is add about a third, I think, of the page with this paper. It's called Emily from the Maggie Holmes Gather. It's one of my favorite papers. I got it, of course, from the other side with a really pretty pink and with the yellow flowers. But this backside, I have used it so much and I really like it, and I actually just got another sheet. Imagine that. So the photos I have, I think it's always a bit tricky when you want to scrap more than one photo, and especially if you have, in my case, I have 3 photos, 4 by 6. It's a lot of place on the layout, but also when they are in different orientations. So 2 of them I can sort of stack on top of each other, but the other one is a bit like, So what I decided to do is not to line them up. So they are looking a bit wonky, but it also creates a really nice place for my title and later my journaling. So I decided to commit. I really like this, which is sort of the perks when you start by planning out your page before. So I stuck down the paper, the photos, and I also added a little bit of a doily, and then I'm going to go in with some white striped washi tape from Felicity Jane, and that just to add a bit of softness, but also to sort of tack it down visually. So I knew I wanted to use these letters from Felicity Jane next up. They are so pretty, and we went to a place that's called Hyssna Kvarn. A kvarn is a Swedish mill, and a mill is either run by wind or water, and this is a water mill. Used to be. It has a very long history, but today it's actually turned into sort of where you can go and eat and buy a cake and coffee. Uh, yeah, you English people don't have a really good word for fika, so um, yeah, but where you can fika really. They also have like a farm shop right next to it where you can buy things from the farm. They also had some sheep, so it was a really nice place, and it was our friend who suggested we go there. They had been there before and really liked it. So that brings me to the photos. So the photo on top is of the mill, and it's not a really great photo of the place, but it has sort of that sign in the foreground, and I really like that. The other one is from a distance of the group that was there, and I wanted to get the mill and then also the people, and then also the actual water. I just thought it was so lovely to be there. Um, so I don't actually have any photos of inside. Well, I do have some photos, and I just might go back and add another page to make like a double spread of the pages inside, because I really like them. I just didn't think about scrapbooking them for this page really. But now when I actually sitting here talking to you about it, I just might. I also knew I had pulled out these teapots before, and I really wanted to use them, and I thought they were perfect to bring in some other elements on the page. So I'm going to sort of line them up on top of that photo to make it look like a shelf. And we actually do have a shelf just like this in our kitchen with old teapots. And they did have that in this place too, and I just thought it really fitted really nicely. So what my thought was to do was to add my journaling up in the right hand corner, which is something new for me, but I have tried it another time and I really liked how it looked. It adds some difference in design and layouts in my albums, and I really like that. I'm also going to go in and add some green watercolor leaves using die cutted with the Maggie Holmes confetti die set. And if you have following me before or seen my videos, you know I am obsessed with this die set and watercoloring. I just Yeah, I love adding green leaves, or leaves in general, to everything. I just feel the page gets more life out of it. I don't know. Maybe it's because grown up in Sweden and everything is green here. It has a lot of leaves everywhere. I just really love how that adds to the page. I wanted to add my journaling, but because of the elements I chose to add to my page and also the photos are quite heavy, I decided to type it out on some vellum. So I have all of my journaling, which means I can add more than just when I write it by hand, but also it quite light because I just added on vellum. And it adds a bit of extra texture. So here is the finished page, and you can see I just added some more leaves, and I stapled that vellum piece down and added some tape. And in the end, I really like how this one turned out. I'm so happy. It looks really pretty and fresh, but still so ties into that older vibe of the history of the mill. So I'm really happy with it. I hope you have liked this video. I will link the other videos down below in this travel album series, and I hope to see you very soon. Bye!